Zeekr 001. The name sounds like a secret agent code, assigned by the CIA to sneak into Porsche's garage. But let's get acquainted, because right now, it's parked outside the Stuttgart showroom, honking like, "Come play with me." This is Geely's broad daylight ambush, striking straight at the heart of Europe. An EV with a shooting brake body, the kind of shape that makes car enthusiasts' eyes light up, while German engineers sigh as if they just saw the stock market crash. Just a quick glance and you'll notice, it looks like a Porsche Taycan Cross Turismo so much that even a kid 20 meters away would get it right. And the price? Starting at €59,990. That means you could buy a Taycan or 3 Zeekr 001s. One to drive, 2 to lend to your neighbors, and still cheaper than Porsche's Air Package option. Many people still say Chinese cars are all style, hollow inside like an empty mooncake box after the Mid-Autumn Festival. But hold on, keep 2 things in mind: 30-minute charging and the SEA platform. Remember these, don't forget. Later, UK Auto Insights will show you why German engineers are losing sleep, sipping coffee instead of water. Now, let's see. At this accidentally cheap price, what has Zeekr cut? Or have they really found the magic formula for a cheap Porsche that still thrills? Look at this exterior. How can you deny it? It's beautiful, dangerously beautiful. The kind of beauty that screams, "Hey love, I'm here to steal German customers." Zeekr went for a shooting brake shape, half wagon, half coupe. Car enthusiasts nod, "Yup, nice." Parents look and ask, "Why on earth is this car so long, dear?" It's 4.97 meters long, nearly 2 meters wide. Bigger than the Taycan it's plotting to dethrone. Big enough that when you park it in a corner of the lot, nobody notices. Take a closer look and the angles feel familiar. The parallel daytime running lights? Slightly Audi-inspired. That curvy rear end? Cover the logo, and 9 out of 10 people would say it's Porsche's accidental child from a Shanghai business trip. Zeekr doesn't follow traditional design rules. They're playing a super-level mix-and-match game. Take the best lights from brand A, the sexiest roof from brand B, the meanest wheels from brand C. Then hand it to a chief engineer who mixes it like a DJ spinning EDM. The result? A remix that catches the eye. Not tacky, not off-key. The panel gaps are so tight you try to slip an A4 sheet in and it flatly refuses. The paint is deep, glossy, looking like luxury goods in a high-end mall. Stand next to it, and your old petrol car feels like a relic from the past. Zeekr proves a new truth. Great copying is an art form. And importantly, this looks worth $100,000 design comes with a price that makes Germans blink. But looking good alone doesn't make Europeans open their wallets. It has to drive. And that's when the orchestra starts playing. This is where politeness ends. The exterior is just to lure customers in. The performance is where the fireworks start. The dual motor version, 544 horsepower. Torque, 768 Newton meters. A Chinese car, weighing over 2 tons. 0 to 62 miles per second, 3.8 seconds. 3.8! And for a price of £52,000. These aren't just specs anymore. This is a slap in the face to European pride. Porsche Taycan 4S? Double the price, maybe even triple if you tick the ventilated seats option. Yet acceleration is barely the same. This isn't competition. This is deliberate, light humiliation. What's the secret? Geely's SEA platform, Sustainable Experience Architecture. The backbone shared with Volvo, Lotus, and Smart. In other words, Zeekr didn't just buy technology, they bought the brains, the experience, and the playbook too. Then they mass-produce it and sell it cheap enough that German engineers must be asking themselves, am I really paid this little? That $52,000 price tag isn't just a car price, it's a cultural shock. German brands aren't scared of Zeekr being slow. They're scared of Zeekr selling too fast and selling too cheaply. Right on their home turf, using the very formula they once prided themselves on. Now, let's step into the cabin. This is the final test. The interior is where you actually live, not just stand outside and admire. Premium Napa leather, sharp diamond stitching, Hard plastics appear as rarely as maths homework in the summer holidays. Touch it and it feels every bit as high-end as a German luxury car, because Zeekr knows exactly who their rivals are. A 15-inch screen, as big as a vertical gaming laptop, intuitive interface. Here's the classic trap with Chinese cars. UIs often lag, crash, and get called children's toys. But the 001 glides like Japanese silk. Response times are practically instant. They've left behind the era of Chinese cars loading as slowly as a broken undersea cable. It's fast, but what's under the floor is even faster. Remember the 30-minute detail I planted back in part 1? Here, that's the fruit you harvest. 100 kilowatt-hour battery, charges from 10 to 80% in just 30 minutes. To pull that off, you need an 800-volt architecture, a technology as pricey as white gold. This is a charging revolution. No more waiting an hour like the older models. It's no longer just an electric car. It's a super luxury backup charger that can blast 0 to 62 miles per hour in 3.8 seconds. Top-notch tech, fancy interior, and the price? Bewilderingly low. Just the kind of I'm rich, but I'm humble vibe. Now let's talk money. The moment every EV romance comes to an end. $52,990. This isn't just a price. It's a sledgehammer smashing straight into Porsche's prideful pricing. For that sum, you get 544 horsepower, 0 to 62 miles per hour in 3.8 seconds, Nappa leather, ultra-fast 800-volt architecture, and a shooting brake body as sleek as a showroom poster. Is the Zeekr 001 the Taycan Terminator? Not quite. Porsche has history, heritage, aristocratic aura, and a prestige money simply can't buy. But Zeekr is a sniper. They don't kill, they bleed their rivals' sales. They shatter the rule, high price equals high quality, that Europe has held for decades. What are you actually paying for? Not the badge, the real value. A Chinese car fast enough, beautiful enough, luxurious enough, cheap enough, and enough to make the European market pause for a few seconds. Zeekr is rewriting the definition of affordable luxury. So, what do you think? Can Zeekr make it in Europe, or is it just a flash in the pan? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to UK Auto Insights. See you in the next video, where UK Auto Insights dissects the Zeekr X, a car whose name sounds like a damer's weapon, but drives with unbelievable seriousness.